Hello, guys. Hope you're doing well. This is TJ, and you're listening to Beyond the Ring podcast. And welcome to my review of Smackdown. And this week's Smackdown was a average show, nothing new. And going forward in Money in the Bank, we are not seeing any new things or something, just old things. And there's one thing that I actually was surprised, and that was Ed's return. And I am happy, and I know why they actually returned him as we are expecting he would be returning in July 16th edition of SmackDown, but he returned way before that, and I think Roman Reigns challenger, next challenger, we have been hoping either it was Jimmy Uso or either it would be Kevin Owens or something, or either it would be. Other superstars like Shinsuke Nakamura, but it's Edge. So they are kind of didn't confirm that, but they are kind of saying that Money in the Bank would be Edge versus Roman Reigns then for the Universal Championship, and I'm glad that we are going to see a singles match, and the show actually started off with getting into the show. The show actually started off with Paul Heyman actually telling Roman Reigns that the Mysterios and all who actually are being defeated by Roman Reigns are actually acknowledging him. And Reigns actually asked Jimmy Uso what's the update on Jey Uso, and Jey Uso isn't taking the call back, and he's not coming back as Jimmy says, and Reigns is not happy. But Jimmy says that I am with you. I would be doing what Jay did, and Roman Reigns just laughs it out and says, "How could you be compared with main event Jey Uso? Because I have built him. So, do you think you are on the same level? Do you think you can be the right hand man?" So he Roman Reigns said, "You would have to prove then." So that's a proving. So proving is a match. So we were getting the match. So it was down the line. So before after that we saw segment where Bianca Belair is in the ring, and she said that she's 3 weeks away from leaving the Thunderdome and coming home. So kind of hyping up the return to the fans. And Bailey, she actually states about Bailey and her bullying and all, and everyone at home who is dealing with their own bully can make it too. Kind of motivation thing. And out comes Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins says he is very happy with beating Cesaro. He actually says Cesaro as Cesaro, and he did better than Baylor did against Bailey, as he was kind of having his own time, and he was having his own qualities said about. And he said that even though if you are not on the level, but you did really good. You are not on the level which I actually did defeat Cesaro. That's why. So this was kind of a build up, because there was a mixed tag team match that's gonna happen, and out comes Cesaro as well. And Cesaro, before that, Bailey also comes, and Bailey also had a altercation with Bianca Belair, and they actually started to fight around. And Cesaro whoops Seth Rollins, and that made a tag team match. And this is mixed tag team match: Bianca Belair, Cesaro versus Seth Rollins and Bailey. This was a okay opening match, fun match, I would say, not bad or something. But it's been old. Like right now, we've been seeing this storyline so long. Both the storyline, Bailey and Bianca Belair, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, we've been seeing lot of. I mean, I'm bored with this storyline. Let Cesaro and Seth Rollins move to their own things, other things, and let Bianca Belair have new challenger like Carmella or something, or Liv Morgan or something. Maybe, I don't know, man. Let her have a new challenger, new taste of challenger. So I don't know why they are repeatedly booking each and everything. So the match actually ended with as Belair actually was going for the KOD. Rollins actually inadvertently pushed Bianca Belair, and that actually took the balance. And Bailey actually had the rose plant, and that got the pin for her, and took up the victory for Seth Rollins and Bailey. So that's a clear angle that they are going with the same thing that Bailey has pinned again Bianca Belair. This is very this is very bad booking. I mean, you could see that she's already defeated her two times in a pay-per-view, and still actually getting a victory, kind of telling the story that Bailey can do it. So maybe, I don't know, maybe they are gonna plan to have Bailey win the championship. So if they wanted to do, they could have done in this Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. That was a very gimmick match of kind of thing, kind of a no holds barred kind of match. So she could have done anything and could have picked up the victory, and maybe that could have been a story led to another rematch for, and giving her a rematch for no, I mean, for no reason, not any reason, but having a pin and just again going forward. I mean, it's so bad, man. It's so bad, and I'm fed up. I mean, SmackDown is getting bored right now, and I mean, this week SmackDown was average and Raw was better. I would say Raw was fresh and had a better booking than SmackDown. And I'm saying this, I don't know, I'm in the same world right now, but Raw is actually was better than SmackDown this week. So I hope so. Both shows actually improve upon next week. SmackDown actually improve upon next week as Edge is back, and we get to the Shinsuke Nakamura's before that Shinsuke Nakamura's coronation segment. Before that, we saw Jimmy Usos waiting outside of Roman Reigns' dressing room, and Paul Heyman comes out, and Uso wants to know what Reigns means by proving himself. So Paul explains that Jimmy needs to be main event Jimmy Uso to help Reigns, and Heyman says Reigns that understands winning. So you have to have a match and get a win. So tonight, yes, tonight, Heyman says, and his match is official, and we get the official coronation of Shinsuke Nakamura. And nothing so good or something. I just all the king robe and all, not a robe, not king chair and all was being set up, and he just sit, and the theme was Shinsuke Nakamura's theme was played on. Rick Books was playing guitar, and he was dancing, and that was a segment, that was a coronation. Nothing so I thought that maybe someone would be interrupting or something. That would have been a better angle. I mean, they didn't do anything, and just a music celebration that was. And we get to Otis' path of destruction as Otis destroys Montez Ford last week, I think so. So they are out actually. So with an injury, I think it's a storyline injury. So we get to the Money in the Bank qualifying match next, where we got Big E versus Apollo Crews. I mean, it's good. Money in the Bank qualifying match is good, but the same match, I mean, Big E versus Apollo Crews, it's so much, man. I mean, this is a rematch show. I mean, all of the things are rematches. Big E versus Apollo Crews again. I mean, this was a okay match. We have been nothing to say about. I mean, we've been seeing their matches a lot of times. So a good match, a good TV match. But I am bored right now to see this match. I was not into this match because we've been seeing this match so much time. I mean the same thing I've been saying for Cesaro and Bianca Belair, that move on, guys, move on, guys. Biggie, if you want the Intercontinental, better win it, man. I mean, what's they're doing next week? There's going to be another rematch, because Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens is going to be facing each other, and it's gladly last man standing match. So maybe some entertaining spots would be there. That's it. Nothing new as there for last week, next week as well in the match for actions. And Sami Zayn is very happy about the win and talks about how there is about his wins and his greatest moment of life. And Caleb Exton is told that he is facing Kevin Owens in the Money in the Bank next week. And post break, Sami actually asked Adam Pearce what is going on here. He actually win in Hell in a Cell, how he want to, why he want to get into and qualify the match. And I mean, Sammy asks that put it on me for put it on the Money in the Bank ladder match. I mean, for nothing. So he actually confirms, Sammy actually confirms with Adam Pearce, but it's off the table, as he says, which he describes as playing a very dangerous game. And then we get to segment Sonya Deville actually coming to the ring to announce first entrant in the Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And it was, I mean, uh, kind of a giving a very uh, huge spotlight to the women's division, kind of. And Carmella was the first entrant, and Carmella is introduced. Liv Morgan actually comes out and she says to Sonya Deville that she should be in the ladder match instead. But Kamala says the match is for the stars as she is the most beautiful woman, so she should have the match and she has more experience. So she just brags about her and Sonya Deville actually makes a match Kamala versus Liv Morgan. Kamala is already in this match. I thought about this would be kind of a qualifying match, but no, Kamala is already decided upon by Sonya Deville and Liv Morgan. If Liv Morgan wins, she will also be added to the match as well. So we know how the story would be like a kind of a roll up victory, and that was the same where actually Morgan rolls through and get a cradle for the pin, middle rope Hurricane Rana converted into the cradle pin. Nothing to say about, and the SmackDown was boring, man. I mean the booking the same opponents and same matches that we are having, and I'm glad that Liv Morgan is being pushed. I mean, she maybe would be winning this Money in the Bank, women's Money in the Bank ladder match, maybe. So that would be a push for her. So we've been seeing some wins for her lately. So maybe they are gonna they are serious to push her. I don't know. Next week we're gonna see like she's released or something because we've been seeing many cuts, and I mean, man, so many superstars and so many wrestlers from 205 Live and all is just getting cut by WWE. I don't know what's the plan is, but it's certainly a overhaul that WWE is making. But I don't know how they would be kind of figuring out for this kind of cuts that they had did. I mean, I don't know, man. And we get to the next match, which was Jimmy Uso versus Dolph Ziggler. So this was a match where he wants Reigns to prove that he's the main event Jimmy Uso. So this was a okay match, a basic match, nothing to say about, and good work, well worked match, I would say. But the ending, I didn't like it. It didn't felt like it sold to me because the zigzag actually was put onto the steel steps, and that's a new from I have seen from Dolph Ziggler, and that was good, and it's countered into and zigzag, another zigzag, and another zigzag actually, and the commentators actually didn't sell like it's a zigzag, didn't tell that, and they didn't sell like that, and they just took a super kick, and the zigzag is countered into a power bomb actually, which is countered into a sunset flip, which got a 2 count, and also then it gets right back up and hits a simple super kick, and not the kind of a very fierce super kick or something. And commentator doesn't call it like that. I mean, what was that? I don't know, man. uh, they just said they didn't just say anything while he was actually hit while actually hit the super kick. They didn't say anything. Even Pat McAfee or Michael Cole didn't say anything. So they just have the pin, and they said and had got the victory. And so this was a calling, and the ending, man, was not good. And this match was okay. And also, I mean, I don't know how they are heading towards, because it's very confused right now, because Usos were kind of having a split up kind of thing, and then we see Usos together were kind of having a tag team title run that was going to happen, and then we are now seeing that they are kind of having a team. So don't know. And Jey Uso is out right now. He's not out for the injury or something. He's just out. So something should be interesting. They should think about if Jey Uso returns. Like for 2 weeks right now, he is not there. So when he returns, he should have something that's kind of brewing. So I don't know. Maybe a heel tone of Jey Uso. I don't know, man. Let's see, or maybe a kind of a plan that Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso making Jey Uso return, and having then Jimmy and Jey Uso getting back up, and hitting Roman Reigns and turn babyface or something for Roman Reigns. I don't think so that would be happening. I will obviously I have watched the plan. I think so is Jimmy and Jey Uso would be would be having a reconciliation. Roman Reigns would be a reconciliation, and they would be kind of a left hand, right hand Usos. That's it. And next week we got the confirmation: Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in a last man standing Money in the Bank qualifying match. So last man standing Money in the Bank qualifying match is last week. Old match, old things, just there, man. And then we get to the main thing, and which is the staple of the SmackDown show every week, and that Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns should be the name of the SmackDown show, because he's the only guy who is actually having some type of interesting thing that's going on. And apart from that, all the things pictures are that where's the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, man? That's dead. And where is Rey Mysterio and Dominic? And I don't know, man. Dominic, I know that would be injured or something, but where is Rey Mysterio? I don't know. No update or something after grueling a match, a Hell in a Cell match. I don't know, man, what they're doing. They don't do any explanation or something. Let's see how it would be. So Roman Reigns comes and Paul Heyman address for the State of Universal Title address. So that was a segment that was named. We see a video on Reigns beating Rey Mysterio in the cell, plus Reigns beating up Dominic. So that was a good video package there. And Heyman talks about all the people that Reigns actually beaten up, including Fiend, Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and he actually also named Rob Braun Strowman. So that's what made me think. Made me think that is Braun Strowman actually coming back, because they don't name drop that like a name or something when superstars actually is coming back or something in down the line in the down the road, they actually name drop that. So Strowman was also name dropped. Paul Heyman said Strowman and Edge, and Daniel Bryan's name was also coming up, Rey Mysterio. So I don't know. I think so. This kind of a strategy that they are released right now, and down the line in 6 months or something, some big moment would be there. Like they would be returning. Maybe Braun Strowman would be signing after. I don't know. Just to have a intriguing storyline. That's a possibility. I think so. So Reigns has cleaned all the out all the division, and so now he needs to make an announcement. And before he kind of thinks, and I actually thought about that. Reigns actually forgot his lines because he just was taking too much of time, man. Too much of time. He just was holding the mic and just joking the jaw. And we saw You Think You Know Me, that music hit, and fans erupted. And that was also surprising. Whenever Edge makes a return, it's so surprising. And Royal Rumble return was also surprising. And this return, we didn't expect that, because all we're expecting is excuse me, July 16th return on SmackDown. So I know, man. The title picture is not interesting right now, so that's why they actually made the return for Edge. And I'm glad we'll be seeing the singles match. And he actually attacked Roman Reigns, and he actually also speared. We also saw Jimmy also actually helping Reigns, and he is also officially heel turn now. So that makes kind of thing that they would be having a team. Kind of the bloodline is strong right now. So maybe Jey Uso would be returning next week. And Jey Uso, maybe Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. That's a possibility. Maybe having a kind of angle that would be played out like I'm the one who actually had all the things that actually Roman Reigns got, and I'm the one who responsible for that, and kind of that storyline. I'm the bigger one. I'm the bigger one. A bigger Uso that I should represent. So that kind of storyline can come about in bloodline group, bloodline faction. And now he's turned heel. So Edge actually speared him through the barricade, and that was great, man. You should see this segment. And back in Reigns, it's a Superman punch to cut Edge off, and he goes for the chair, but walks into a spear. And Edge actually loads up for the concerto. Jimmy Uso comes and cuts him off, and so that was a good spear to the barricade. And Edge came to the ring, and middle of the ring he has where you had Roman. And Roman actually escaped, and he was on the ramp, and just he was just posing, and the camera was focused on his face. And the show actually ended incredible, and it was very good. And we didn't expect Ed's return, so it was very good. But apart from this segment, apart from Ed's return, there's nothing that you should see. And there's nothing that this show is interesting. This is an average show, or a bad show, if you can say that, because for many weeks or many months we were not seeing bad show or something, but this was very bad because that's because SmackDown is 2 hour show, so you have less time and you are having rematches. No interesting things that's actually played out, apart from, as I said, Edge's return was the only thing that actually. So Edge Roman Reigns, this storyline would be the main focal point of the future episodes of SmackDown that we're gonna be seeing. So apart from that, we'll be getting the same old shit that we'll be getting, Bianca Belair, Bailey in the Money in the Bank getting confirmed. And apart from Seth Rollins actually also had a challenge. I mean, he actually insisted Adam Pearce to take him as a challenge because he's accomplished superstar, as he said. No doubt about that. And he actually asked Adam Pearce to have an opportunity against Roman Reigns for the Universal title. So it's interesting. Maybe we could see Seth Rollins also coming up in the promo or something next week. And I think that the fans actually are speculating that Edge versus Seth Rollins is going to be happening in SummerSlam. So Reigns versus Edge would be happening in Money in the Bank, and Seth Rollins costing him, and Edge versus Seth Rollins then having it to be SummerSlam, and Roman Reigns going with the returning Cena. And that would be a perfect situation, a good, very good storyline that could be played out. I mean, Edge versus Seth Rollins would be great match, man. Would be a great match. So there's another situation I actually also think about, that maybe you could see another triple threat match. I don't want to see that because you've been seeing very many triple threat matches. So I think so. They actually have this match, singles match. We have not seen the spear versus spear match, so that would be also good. So Edge versus Roman Reigns, a good main event that actually set up better than the WWE Championship. Actually, Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston. I'm better interested in this storyline, and this is written all over it. And he's actually back. Edge is actually back to actually have actually also we can say that he's already never lost, but he actually lost at WrestleMania. He actually was pinned. So that was the end of the storyline, but still, this WWE, man, you can do it. This is a legend, rated R superstar. You should have singles match. So that's great, man. I mean, this was the only thing that was good. So I hope you enjoyed this review, short review, and I hope to see you in my next review. I will be coming up with New Japan Strong review shortly. And please make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content like this. And I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. Until then, be safe, stay energetic. Peace.